Hey League, week 12 review. I'm disappointed. I can't even act like I'm happy. I would have a chance this week maybe to win, but on with me now. I play him. I'm going to die mercifully. Hey Justin, how are you?
I'm doing great.
I bet you're just doing wonderful. And see, I'm so blessed and happy because he said he would do anything for me by coming on. I know he has to work later, but he opened up time in his incredibly busy schedule to be on with me, and I just can't thank you more, Justin.
No problem.
Oh God! So, how are you feeling about your team right now? I know Derrick Henry's obviously been out for a while, but you feeling good about winning it all?
Yeah, next week will be hard because Jonathan Taylor's out. But other than that, I like where I'm at.
Yeah, you should like where you're at because you have the capability of beating anybody at any time. I get the beautiful luxury of playing you this week. I can't wait. I'm going to run through this week real quick. This first game's going to take me a minute. I lost 82 to 68 to Ira. My leading scorer was Nick Folk with 21 points. Other than that, no one on my team got above 10. The amount of disappointment that I have in my team is I can't even describe to you. The two games I need, I could be 7-5 right now, but I lost a 4-point game to Joe DiZazzo in a 75-71 embarrassment of a game, and then I one up myself. I thought 71 was cool. I couldn't even get to 70 this week. Just an absolute travesty. Absolute travesty. Ira, congrats for playing spoiler to me. Joe DiZazzo, congrats to being a spoiler. I'm done. It's going to be the first time in the league ever I'm not going to be over 500. So it'll be the first time in the league ever I'm not going to make the playoffs, coming off of a championship. This is disrespectful. I'm upset. And I appreciate, thank you, Justin, for letting me have the floor there. I am just thoroughly upset.
I figured I'd let you.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm just thoroughly disheartened. Cam Newton with 7 points. Are you kidding me? I would have picked up Derek Carr, but Jared dropped him so late I couldn't pick up Derek Carr. That would have won me the week. No, couldn't do that. Oh, Jags defense, and I could have picked up the Bengals defense. Speaking of your Bengals, they look good. The Steelers also. The Steelers look terrible, and they should win. They should beat the Chargers this week, depending on what Chargers team shows up. But they should.
Trust me, because I can't play any of my quarterbacks right, and they're both playing against each other.
Yeah. It's okay, so... Oh, yeah, that must be a tough situation for you. Are you picking up somebody, or are you just going to roll with Burrow because he's your guy?
I'm going to roll with Herbert, thinking Burrow's going to go off, and my rest of my team can just carry me.
Yep, okay. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean,
No matter what I do, one of my quarterbacks, whoever's on my bench, is going to go off.
Yeah, so exactly what's going to happen this week, though, because you're playing me, is you will put up Jonathan Taylor and Joe Mixon will win you the game. I honestly think, I'm not telling you to do this. I mean, it wouldn't matter to you anyway. You've got the 1 seed locked up. But I honestly think, and I'm being genuinely honest by this, if you were to play only Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, and I'll give you Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, and I'll throw Tony Pollard. If you were to play those three this week, I almost guarantee you beat me this week. Jonathan Taylor's going for probably 90 against Houston, and then Joe Mixon against that terrible run defense will probably go for 80. So you probably You probably don't have to worry about anything. Just play those two. You could sit the rest of your team, and you might be able to win with my travesty of a roster. Anyways, you blew out Jared. You blew out Tyler this week. How'd you feel about your week? I mean, it's kind of hard to hate on it.
Thanksgiving, when I saw that, I was thinking the week was going to go well, which it did.
Yeah.
Because Pollard getting that 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. I think that helped a lot.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And your defense putting up 25 against.
Yeah, and I picked them up.
Yeah, see, I didn't think about picking them up because I was like, I have Cam Newton, so I need them to do bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, all right, should have gotten them.
It was them, or I was going to play the Ravens, but I didn't want to play them against the Browns because of what happened last year when it was a 47-45, whatever score that was.
Yeah, that crazy game.
And I don't want that to happen.
And this year was crazy in its own right, just disgusting. Back and forth with garbage play. It's like, oh, hey.
Talk about Lamar Jackson with Joey's team, 4 interceptions.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I bet Joey was probably disheartened.
I stayed away.
Joey was disheartened and still won. Because everybody on his team scored over 10 points but the Eagles' defense, and Austin's team had Josh Allen and A.J. Dillon, the Patriots' defense, and then the rest of his team left. They thought it was their bye week even though they were all playing, so they didn't matter. Jared beat... Like, this week would have been worked out for me because Camden won.
Yeah.
Then, obviously, Tyler lost and you won. That doesn't make a difference to me. Austin lost, but the league... Normally, I do tiers for the week. I'm just going to allude to it now. I mean, we're going to talk more. I'm just going to allude to it now. I don't care about 5 through 10. There is an outside chance that one of the 5 or 4 teams that are 5 and 7 make the playoffs, and that means that Tyler, Austin, or Camden have to lose their last 2 games. We have to win. But, Joe and Ira are out, so sorry. Love you guys. Bye. Cancun, you can call. You save us some room in the resort because Timmy, me, Jared, and Joey are all waiting to go to the resort. So all they have to do is win this week and they're fine. But
I think if anyone has a chance... I'd say it'd be Joey.
Yeah. Joey has the best chance.
I mean, because I looked at the points over the year.
Yeah.
Joey's 4th.
Yeah, he's been high all year. But something that actually I realize is that it goes by head-to-head.
Yeah.
So, but Joey beat me, so he'd be over me. Joey, I think's beaten... He beat Austin just barely. He
almost beat me by 3 yards.
Yeah, almost beat. Oh yeah, that was the. Yeah, I forgot about that. He almost beat you, but it's just Joey somehow has the best chance to make the playoffs. Good for him. Really proud of him. For some reason, he goes up and down with him sometimes. His team will be up and his team will be down. But I hope he makes it. I hope one of these 2 teams or 3 teams flame out and Joey makes it. Because I would love a Wade super. Actually, no, it'd be a Wade first round matchube.
First round.
Wow, that would be one hell of a household.
I'd have to be downstairs. He'd have to be upstairs or the other way around.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it'd be a long 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, because you guys stay right next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Lonnie is moving downstairs, and that is what's gonna happen. Are you scared of anybody at all in the league? Because this is a weird one. Normally I can go through and just run down the week, but at this point it doesn't mainly matter. Honestly, one person has to win out, other has to lose out. So I'm just curious, since you're gonna probably win it all. I had my bet. Are you scared of anyone?
I'd say Camden's team.
Scared of Camden's team? Okay.
A little bit. Just because, Stafford has a bad game and he still put up 33 points last week. Yeah. And then if Kamara gets healthy, he's got Kamara. He's got Fournette, who just had 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
And he's got Mike Evans in the same offense. He's got Travis Kelce. Buffalo's defense is really good, except for that one against Jonathan Taylor. I like them against that for that.
Yes, definitely. I like Austin's team a lot too.
Yep.
His team.
I was thinking between him and Austin.
His team's tough because Damian Harris now is going to be a little bit share backfield with Ramondre Stevenson, even though Damian Harris is going to get the ball enough.
Yeah.
And
he has Nick Chubb.
Yeah, he obviously has Nick Chubb. DeAndre Hopkins needs to become a person and become healthy again. But it's that, and if the Steelers can come back to remain consistent and relevant, then Najee Harris and Deontay Johnson are fine. I like his team a lot. Camden's team I like too, and Tyler's team has just that little scariness to them because
Where
they have
can boom or bust.
Yeah, they have the ability. Like obviously, he has Tyler Lockett, Marquise Brown. Ooh, he may be playing Odell this week. Oh, that's interesting. I love it. Anyways, but yeah, no, Tyler's got one of those teams that can just go off, and one of those teams that can obviously just shit to bed.
The one team I would say, if healthy, would be Jared's team because he had Cook and McCaffrey.
Yeah, I know because he traded me. He traded me Cook, which actually was a terrible move on my part because I would have won this week with Elijah Mitchell, who went off. So I mean, because I would have had Elijah Mitchell, and then I would have gotten Claypool for the week, and then I would have probably won. Anyways, so you live and you learn. I made some moves that didn't help me, but yeah, no, his team healthy is scary.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about him. He's probably not going to make it. So
I will say this, though. He saw me working the week before he played me, and he said he was going to beat me. So I just wanted to tell Jared that he was wrong. Sorry, Jared.
Don't be sorry. Don't apologize for his brash behavior. Don't apologize for that. What week was that? I just pulled it up. I happened to be week 5. 178.9 to 112. Yeah, Jared. You're gonna beat him? You were gonna beat, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that was the week that Joey, I wanted the highest scores because that was the week I messaged you who had the highest score, and then Joey decides Lamar Jackson's gonna go off for 54 points and beat me in the highest score.
Yes. But you got the best of him in the head-to-head matchup, but like Herbert had 55, Derrick Henry had 31, Jonathan Taylor had 29, Jamar Chase had 22, and like your team went off. It was because Jared didn't have a bad week of 112. You're just like, nope, doesn't matter. And who did Joey have that week against? I don't know. Just me. That's all who went. That's all. I had 120. I thought I was going to win. And then Lamar Jackson went off, and then Zeke went off, and then Nick Chubb, and then Devontae Adams. Yeah, it was just a disgusting time for me. I'm disappointed, but it's fine. That's fine. I'm glad you don't have Derrick Henry, personally, because I like the league to be semi-intriguing.
I don't know. They said he could come back end of the season, so if I make that championship game, I could have him.
If you have Derrick Henry for the championship game, good luck to whomever meets that point. Good luck.
I don't see it, though.
I don't see it either. Maybe the playoffs, but good luck to whoever.
I think it's going to be playoffs if he comes back.
Good luck to whoever. This has just been a deflating season for me. But you know what? I can look forward to next year already, guys. Where are we doing this destination draft? We got to figure out where we're doing this draft. So, quick question. Timmy and Camden both brought this up, and I was wondering your thoughts on it. They were talking about I know Joey brought up the end of the season, but they're thinking about meeting mid-season and end of season, like kind of getting together, going over, and just hanging out for like a day or a weekend or whatnot. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I like it. I like especially the end of season, if we could do like a Super Bowl thing and watch the Super Bowl, do stuff like that. Because, I mean, that would be after fantasy by like 5 weeks.
Yes.
It might be a little bit late, but I mean, still, it's Super Bowl.
If football's on, it's never late.
If
football's on, it's never late. No, that actually wouldn't be bad. That would be really cool and for most. No, so you're not off school then. You'd be just getting back to school for most people.
Yeah, but I'm doing online stuff, so I can basically float.
Oh, you can flow. I don't know if Timmy can flow in Camden. I mean, Camden works now, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we're getting old. we're all getting to the point where we actually can, after college stuff, we can actually just get together and be cool.
Yeah.
Where would you want to do that? Because I know, obviously, Tyler and I are down here. You guys are all up there. It would have to be us flying up there, probably. That would make the most sense.
Yeah, it would, and we could like interchange it a
Yeah,
lot.
that's true. That's true. You know what? I'll have to communicate with Tyler. I'll have to see if we can get Super Bowl weekend and we can go up for Super Bowl weekend. Oh God, if that could happen, that would be actually very nice to watch the game with all my folks and all my peers. Or maybe even during like mid-January when just a playoff weekend.
Yeah, playoff weekend.
Just because I know that would be no school for anybody, so it wouldn't even be school wouldn't have to not even worry about it. I don't have much else to say for this review. This one's one of the shorter reviews. Why? Because there's not much to say. I'm talking to what I'm going to presume as the league champ. I know he doesn't want to hear that because he doesn't want to be jinxed. I'll knock on wood anyways. But, like, I'm talking to what I feel is going to be the league champ.
This is, like, the best year I've had since the year. I don't want to bring it up. I hate to do this to you, but the year I had Derrick Henry.
It was fitting for that time. And you just had Derrick Henry and just ran over my entire life.
Was it 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, something like that?
Yeah, 250, because he had a 99-yard run that game. And I was like, yep, okay, I'm not winning this week. It was not worth it. But, your team's looking almost unstoppable. It's almost invincible. Hey, you have the chance this year, if you don't lose again, to have the most wins ever in our league, especially with the extra week. So, I mean, that's a stat. You've already locked up $55. I mean, because you're winning your division. You're gonna win your division. Obviously, you obviously locked up best record, and barring you not playing anybody for the next 2 weeks, you have most points pretty much locked up. So there's your 55 already. You win it all. That's 115. You're walking out with 170 this year. I mean, I walked out with 150 last year, and I thought I was cool, but he's going to one-up me and go 170 and do the clean sweep of the most money you possibly can get. This is a big year for you.
Yeah, I'll do this year and then watch me next year finish dead last.
Hey, I may be doing the same thing this year, so
keep it going.
You got to keep the trend going because Camden's done it. We've all done it. I mean, this is actually we can't say we all because not all of us have won, and people like me don't know what the playoffs aren't like until now. This is just disappointing. It's deflating.
I'll tell you what, not in the playoffs though, you can watch football with so much relaxation, not having to worry who scores or anything.
Yeah, I would say that, but then I put my life into sports betting and FanDuel, so like I can't say that because I watch with so much. I watch with so much like scaredness in my body every single week. I need to just not do it for a week. And every Sunday, I'm like, I just don't need to do it next week. And then by Monday, I'm like, no, I'm doing it this week. I can't help myself. It's an addiction for me. Do you have any words, anything you want to say to our league, the people of our league?
I watched last week's with Camden and what he brought up with the tight ends.
Yes.
I like that. Either take the quarterbacks down a little bit or bring the tight ends up because I hate tight ends right now.
Tight ends are really tough. And I thought it's interesting, too, because I know that's going to be probably our biggest rule conversation. Mm-hmm. Will be either downgrading the quarterbacks or doing a PPR where it's like 1 point for the tight ends, half a point and half a point, or whatever we discuss and whatever we choose for it. But doing a PPR league in that sense, which I'm fine with. So,
well, just because tight ends, there's like 3 or 4 of them, and then it's kind of just like a bag you can grab from.
Yeah, essentially, if your tight end can get a touchdown, then you're fine. They don't matter. Which is why someone like Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, even though he hasn't had the greatest of years, Gronkowski, like there's like 5 or 6 tight ends that are actually like, oh my god, they need to be on your board, and then the rest of them are like, we don't even need to carry a tight end every week.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that because it puts more interest in positions, and I like I like more points.
I do too.
So that's me. Is there any other rule changes that you have thought of at all that you do in other leagues that you like that may be here, or different prizes or anything like that?
No, because I'm in 2 other leagues, and one's just like one of my dad. I beat him last week, so he won't watch this, but I can say I beat him.
He won't watch this specifically because he's boycotting his son for a week. Yep. No, I hate Justin
But
this week.
that one's pretty low scoring. Like, there's no decimal points or anything.
Mhm.
So, and then the other one I'm in is full on PPR, stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
is that
I'm
the one with
kind of-
Nate?
No, actually, okay, that's another one I'm in. But I don't really know how that one works. But no, it's one with like Trey and Troy and all
yeah.
them.
Yeah. I wasn't sure because I remember that you were in the one with Nate Kennison because he
Yep.
asked me about trades and asked me about things all the time.
Yeah, I'm in that one now, but no, I can't really think of anything else.
I was gonna say I don't think there's many changes that need to be made at all. Like I like
No,
exactly
where it is.
I would say I like exactly where it is now. The only thing that'd be fun if we don't do PPR, I'm fine with it. If we do it, I'm also fine with it. So pretty much that would be the only because that comes in.
I'd be fine keeping it the same that we had this year, or that tight end thing, quarterback thing, just a little change.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only thing that I really think needs to be addressed at all because it's working out perfectly this year, and there's been more involvement with every single person in this league this year, which is cool. I even saw Jared. Like you talked to Jared, I saw Jared because he's down in the area. So again, hi Jared, thank you for being with me and accompanying me when I won $1,000 plus on a bet. I appreciate that. He was there. He was there right by my side holding my hand as I was watching the Packers score a late touchdown against the Chiefs. One of the most scary moments I had in my life trying to win money like that. But what was? Can you hear that?
No.
Okay. It was like, I don't think you caught on the recording at all, but it was like the sponsorship ad because I'm on the ESPN app, obviously looking at stats, and so it was like, come here and help yourself with some self-recovery and power of knowledge. It's like, wait, what are you talking to me about? I don't need this. Actually, for the week, how much you feel you're going to beat me by?
Right now,
I mean, I don't have... Wait, actually...
it's 119 to 99. You don't have a tight end. You don't have a
defense in right now. Did I pick up a defense, though? Because I had put in for it. I don't know if I got my defense. And
you have Jacksonville's defense on the bench.
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting for my pending move. Yep, nope. So we'll see.
So, I don't know.
I appreciate you being nice. I mean, I'll place
if I put up 120, 130, I wouldn't be surprised. But if I put up less than 100, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, really, to beat my team right now, you probably only have to put up 30, so it's not going to matter. You probably have to put up like 30.
But you watch, this would be the game where Mixon, they throw it. Jonathan Taylor, they throw it like they did last week for the first half. They didn't even give him the ball, basically.
Which was so dumb because regardless of how good the Bucs defense is, you have one of the best offensive lines in the league, and you have Jonathan Taylor, who right now is the best running back in the league. Like the one drive they handed the ball to him, they went down 8 plays and scored a touchdown. I was like, okay, why didn't you just do this in all second half when you were up 24-14? You probably would have won the game. But I guess that's what happens when you panic and you're not as good as you want to be. Oh, shit. Well, no last words, nothing else you need to say?
You gonna do the power rankings?
Oh, I can give you I'll go through my power rankings. Again, doesn't matter.
No, I was gonna say 5 through 10 is kind of just
5 through 10
a mess.
Doesn't matter. So pretty much what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to explain why. If anyone has a problem with it, they can address it with themselves. I don't want to be talked to about this unless you're in top 4. Ira 10, Joe DeZazzo 9. Actually, you know what? No. Keenan 10. Keenan 10. I don't deserve to be anywhere up, and I'm making this. Keenan 10, Ira 9, Joey 8, Jared 7, Timmy 6, Joey 5. And if you want to switch any order of that, I don't really care. I'll write it down for you guys and post it. But me 10, Ira 9, Joe 8, Jared 7, Timmy 6, Joey 5. 4, I have Tyler. I think his team's too boom or bust to be in that top 3 because you guys are too consistent. For me, I have Camden 3, Austin 2. If you were to switch those, I get it. Those teams are kind of the same to me. Yeah. And then you're number 1. You've been number 1 for the last 6 weeks. I know you felt disrespected by me early on in the season with the wins. I want to just come here and, since I have you on, I want to apologize. I'm really sorry for the disrespect I had towards you. It's nice that I can say it via voice, and I just want to show the appreciation and respect I have. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. With the 4 in, Camden's won twice. I don't want Camden to win again. I do not need to hear 3 championship Camden roam around. I don't need that at all. Austin's already won, and if he wins twice, that's fine. I don't fully care about that. But then again, Austin with his 2 championships, that's going to be tough to listen to. You or Tyler is who I hope wins. You guys both deserve it. You've been in the league a while. Get to the championship game, both of you, and then go for it. That's personal.
What year did I join?
You joined like...
Was it your senior year? Because I took over from Michael.
I think it was my senior year. Let me go back in the archives and look.
Because I took over from Michael when he was 0-8.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that was when we had the 8-team league in there was Team Super. Oh my God, I'm looking at all these team names. The Wade 2106. This was. Oh God, this was a gross league. What did we do back in the day? Oh yeah, and then this one was Cheese Balls. That was with Chelsea. I think that was Chelsea. I don't even know who that was. Yeah, it was Chelsea. She was 3-10. Then I think you were in year 4, and 2016 was the first one. So that would have been the year after.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. You're in 2015 because you were Tiger Stripes. Never mind. I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm talking about. You were in year 2. You came in year 2 when we added to 10. When we went from 8 to 10.
Yep.
We got a lot of good times in this league. I need to go through these one time and just become like a historian and write some things down and take my time and do so. Maybe I'll do it if we all get together at some point and just figure.
The next draft or whenever we do get next together, I want to see full history report of the league.
If you win, you can demand that from me, and I'll have to respect it. So you'll demand that from me, and it's fine. But I'll give a whole history report of the league. We'll go through past champions, second place, third place, try to find out what the worst trades of that year were, and I don't know if I can look that deep into the transaction history, but you know what? I'm gonna damn well try. So
that'd be fun.
That would be fun. Well, Justin, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, making me blush, and actually coming on and enjoying this beautiful time with me. So I just want to say thank you.
No problem.
Good luck to you moving forward. You're not going to need it. Don't beat me too bad this week.
I'll try not to. I'll take it easy.
Thank you. I mean, if you want to trade me Jonathan Taylor for the week, actually you can't because of the trade deadline. That'd be one of the worst trades you've ever made in your life. But anyways, thank you very much for coming on, and thank you, League. Good luck to everybody. The 5 through 10s, better luck next year, or you have one fighting last chance, so good luck to that. And Justin, I will talk to you soon, hopefully. I'll probably talk to you about the Bengals game this weekend. So, yeah. I'll talk to you soon, Justin. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.